Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Just like that, now we are into the final stretch of the first half of the season. Newcastle, third in the Premier League. We are guaranteed to be in the top four on Christmas Day. It's fair to say it's been a good start. Biggest understatement of the year, to be honest. It's been ridiculous, the start of the season. I just can't believe the transformations went this quickly. But one final stretch now, one more cup game, one more league game, and then it's the break. I still want to see us play well. I'm expecting one more win from Newcastle before that break. I've seen a lot of people say we'd rather lose tomorrow against Palace and get the win against Chelsea, which, to be fair, in the league sense, it would benefit us. But I tell you what, I'm jealous. I've seen the likes of Middlesbrough, Swansea, Wigan, Birmingham City win trophies my lifetime. When is it Newcastle's turn? It's been 52 years. I want to see us win a trophy, I'll be honest. I've got that cup fever and it's coming around tomorrow at St James's Park. And as you can see in the title and thumbnail, tomorrow is going to be a little bit different for me. So for the first time ever, Newcastle United themselves has invited me down to the match. So it's not just me, by the way, so some of our fan media channels as well. But ultimately, pretty much what the club's doing here is more or less showing us behind the scenes on a match day basis and just showing us how the club would operate during a live game. So yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm not going to spoil too much. I'll give you a little sort of overview of it there, but I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm quite composed at the minute, but I've got a feeling tomorrow when I'm actually there at the ground, it's going to hit me and I'll be like, wow, this is really happened. So yeah, it's an amazing opportunity, and it's going to be one of those ones that just down the line I'll be looking back on, I'll be like quite proud of myself for it. So yeah, thank you so much to the club, and obviously thank you guys as well. It's because of you that I'm sort of in this position where I can get these sort of opportunities. So yeah, I don't want to get sort of soppy or anything like that, but yeah, I do appreciate your support, so thank you. And finally, if you're new around here, bit of a bad time to sort of plug myself, but if you're new around here, make sure I get down here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that video tomorrow, as well as any upcoming content. Now, I have been given a few opportunities over the next couple of weeks, which I'll gradually tell you over time, but exciting time to be a Newcastle fan, and despite the fact it's going to be a World Cup break, there's still a lot of content coming up on the channel, so make sure to stick around for that. But anyway, without further ado, let's talk about that game tomorrow. So today marks the 1 year anniversary since Eddie Howe joined Newcastle United, and in that time he's won 21 out of 43 matches with a 48% win ratio. That is ridiculous for Newcastle, by the way. We aren't a Manchester City team, we're not a Liverpool team. He's managed to do that. Bear in mind, when he first came, we were 19th in the league, winless. It still took us a while before we started to kick it on under Eddie Howe, and despite that, he still won nearly half of the matches. It's just mental. This is real. This is me playing FIFA or Football Manager. This has really happened. And in the form table as well, so let's say the Premier League table for the past year since Eddie Howe first came in, Newcastle would be 5th in that table, in front of Chelsea and Manchester United. Statistically, over the last year, we are outperforming Chelsea and Man U. Bear in mind the billions upon billions of pounds they invested into the club, and as well as that on the pitch as well. And we are outperforming teams like that. Teams that, I mean, Chelsea's won a Champions League not long ago. It's just mental. I can't believe we are in this position where we were honestly just outperforming the majority of the league. And I can sit here now and comfortably say that I actually expect Newcastle to finish in a European spot this season already. I mean, if I said that in your season, I sound deluded, but yeah, it's actually realistic. On basis of the facts I've seen this season, I'll be extremely disappointed if Newcastle didn't hit a top 8 spot this season, because, well, when you think about it, the way I kind of think about it is are Newcastle better than every team outside the Big Six? For me, yes, they are. I think they've got a better squad than every team that's not in the Big Six. So theoretically, we should be finishing at least 7th in the table. That's kind of how I look at it straight away. And yes, anything can happen, but I believe this club will invest in January. I'm pretty sure this club is going to invest in January. We're going to push on and try and finish as high as possible. I don't mind what it is. Obviously, I'd love it if it was somehow the top 4, but ultimately, top 6, top 8, I don't care which one. Just get any form of European football. But obviously, in the club's best interest, we're going to try and get top 6 if possible. So yeah, let's not get too carried away, that's for sure, but we are on a very high trajectory, and I'm expecting Newcastle to finish in a European spot. But that's the league. What about the cup match tomorrow? How do I see that one panning out personally now? First thing I think is quite interesting is actually the date of the next round of the Carabao Cup. So pretty much if we win tomorrow against Crystal Palace, our next match will be before Christmas Day, so it'll be the first match back after the World Cup break, so it's going to take place about the 21st, 22nd, more or less, a couple of days before Christmas Day. Now, the thing that's really interesting about that is that, again, Newcastle has announced their friendly on the 19th against a La Liga side, so if we win tomorrow, we'll be playing 2 matches almost back-to-back to each other, which it's going to question how is Eddie Howe going to plan out the next round of the Carabao Cup if we go through, and how is he going to plan out the friendly matches. So there's kind of a lot of questions being thrown in the air there. But let's focus on tomorrow's game. How do I see us playing our squad in that one? So my personal prediction is that I think Eddie Howe will leave out any player that will be in the World Cup. So Bruno's already been confirmed. You expect the likes of Wilson, Pope, obviously he's going to get called up. Trippier, these sort of players I think he will leave out tomorrow and play against Chelsea. So pretty much our best possible team of players that aren't going to make the World Cup I think will play tomorrow. So your likes of St. Maximin, your Joe Lintons, those sort of players I think will play against Palace. And as for Crystal Palace themselves now, I think their best possible team is a very good team. But I think their squad depth is where Newcastle have more of an advantage. And I think Newcastle's squad depth is probably better than Crystal Palace. And that's where I think it can go into our favour tomorrow if we play well. Of course, we've still got to play well. It doesn't matter who we play. We've still got to go out there and have a good performance. But with the confidence around the club at the minute, with the fact of how our Premier League match against Palace went, obviously with Joe Willock's disallowed goal being a complete load of BS from VAR, I'm kind of hoping tomorrow we not get revenge on them, but I'm hoping that we kind of stick it to Palace and just get a nice win, hopefully. But obviously with the fact that we're going to be behind the scenes more, last thing I want to see is just the team deflated after the match. I want to see us celebrating or getting the drinks out. And obviously we'll see the cup draw tomorrow night as well. Now, we can get anyone in the cup really, so I'm not going to sort of ask for teams or anything like that. I just hope it's not Man City. Just give us anyone that's not Man City. Or Arsenal as well. Arsenal are quite a devastating team in the minute. But yeah, we've got to win the game more. Let's not like get ahead of ourselves. Let's not start daydreaming anyway. Let's make sure we see the game out tomorrow, get a good win against Paris, and let's get to that next round of the Carabao Cup. But firstly for me, I'm going to go for a 2-0 prediction for Newcastle. I think Newcastle, it won't be comfortable. I think we'll score maybe first 20-25 minutes or so, and I think Paris will start to gain a little bit of momentum, but I think ultimately we will finish them off in the second half and see ourselves through to the next round. But that's just my thoughts anyway, guys. Let me know what you think down below. I don't tend to do preview videos ever, but I kind of want to just focus a video on the fact that the club's invited me down tomorrow. I think that's huge to see the club invite fan channels to the game, so I kind of want to focus the video on that, just to kind of spread the word out there that the club's actually doing this. Because I mean, I'm not going to sort of dig them, but obviously, you know, under a previous ownership, this sort of thing just wouldn't have happened at all. So it's really good to see over the past year how much the club's changed on and off the pitch. So yeah, it's brilliant. I can't wait to experience it all tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching. Take care. Let me know your thoughts down below for the match, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the big cup game.